Okay, guys, just to be clear, don't care how high this thing goes. I want to get out. Don't care. I don't care if it keeps running. I just want to get out. If I miss this move, it is what it is. I got a really nice profit on my contracts. I'm up $3,000 right now. All I want to do is get out of them. I don't care if I miss out on a huge move higher. It is what it is. Right now, just want to sell them. So let's hope that as soon as we unhalt, I'll be able to, get out of the rest of these guys and done with it. Again, I don't care if I miss a huge move higher. I don't care. I don't feel any of that FOMO. If I miss it, I miss it. All I want to do is get out of my contract safely. So let's see what happens. Looks like we're about to unhalt right now. Again, try not to feel the FOMO. We may sell and miss out on this huge push higher, but I don't care. It's up to you guys if you want to hold or not. I'm just telling you guys what I want to do. I want to get out. I had a great trade, phenomenal trade, and there's no reason to, feel the need, oh, I got to catch all the rest of it. It's fine. I'll get out, reposition. Are they going to unhalt it, though? Because it's been halted for quite a while. I'm just really nervous right now that I'm not going to get filled because this is a good amount of money we're talking about. So please just fill me. I have my stop loss set. Right now they're worth 0.32. What I did is I set a stop loss on, I have 100, so I set a stop loss at 75 of them at 0.27. And I hope I get filled. And then 25 I'll play around with. I'll hold for a little bit longer and maybe if it really does push up, then I'll catch this move with the last 25% of my calls. I'm not going to cut everything, but I need to secure this profit. That'll secure at least $200 of profit. And then if we keep pushing, sure, I'll keep 25, but I'm not holding my entire position right now. Okay, I got stopped out of everything. All right, I got stopped out of everything. Thank goodness. Whew. Probably gonna end up regretting it, actually, but whatever. Okay, so I still have a couple of contracts left. Still have 25 contracts left, and I'm just gonna keep raising my stop loss on them, and that's it. Just keep raising my stop loss, and as if price goes up, I'll just raise my stop loss with it. So I'm out of most of my contracts, but I still have 25. And as it moves up, now it's at 48. Okay. So I lost out on a couple of $1,000s, but it's okay. You're never going to make all the profit on a single trade. It's best to just take profit at key levels and, live with the result. You don't have to take all the profit, guys. On every trade, you don't have to take all the profit, but you do have to, take some profit. And so, if you don't get the best fill in the world, it's okay, guys. There's always going to be another trade, okay? Always going to be another trade. So right now, I'm sitting on just a few contracts, mostly out of everything here, but I have 25 left, and I just set my stop loss right below this previous low. So when we were at here, the contract was 0.41, so I set the contract at I set my stop loss at 0.40. I bought them for $5 each, so I believe that's a couple of 100% gain. Right now I'm up 920% on this trade, guys. 920%. So you guys could see our handy alert and this nice explosion higher. So well done, everyone. We hit a big one. I'm very proud of everyone. I know a lot of you guys trimmed on the way up. Always a smart move. I think we played this pretty well. Anything above this is extra, guys. Anything above this is extra. 5.04 is where we expected the end of this run. So anything above is extra, and it's cool, but we got what we wanted out of the move. Wow, I'm really happy. Very happy that it ended up working out. So nice amount of excitement. Turned a really boring day into a really exciting day. I just moved up my stop loss, and I'm just going to keep moving it up. Don't care to catch this move. Yeah, it'll be nice, but I just want to, continuously lock in profits. I have 25 left, so I'll lock in 5 at a time on any push higher, and, just keep rolling with that. Keep it simple. If price starts to drift sideways and the 1 minute trigger comes up, then we could always just use our 1 minute trigger as our stop loss. Oh, sheesh. So do I feel kind of stupid that I sold 75 contracts on the halt? A little bit, but am I mad? No. I'm not mad because it could have went the opposite way also. And we've seen a lot of bogus stuff happen after halt. So I'm not mad. You can't be upset about it. As a trader, your job is to lock in profit or somebody else will. And, you know, I made the right decision that I'll do every single time, even if it hurts me sometimes, if it doesn't hurt me sometimes. I just have to do what's right for my portfolio. And what's right is that when you go up 900% on a trade, even if you could get more, you got to lock it in. You got to lock it in ASAP. And so now all my gains are locked in. Most of it is already sold, but the amount that's left is locked in. And if it comes back down here, I'll be stopped out. If there's like some nice pops, any pop, I'll sell 5 at a time. Is there a chance it would break above here? I don't think so. I didn't think this was going to happen either, but you know, you always sell at Gavin's levels. Whether it works out or it doesn't, long term, it'll work out for you. So I'm going to, IV's dropping now. I'm going to trim 5 more right here. All right. Didn't get filled. Trying to get filled here. Okay, got filled on 10. So now I'm down to 15 contracts left. Nope, I only got filled on 5. So I still have 20 left. And, you know, if I get, it's at 0.42 right now. I told you guys my stop loss is 0.39. So I'm probably about to get stopped here on the rest, and I'm okay with it. If we push up higher and we fill this air pocket, it is what it is. I'm okay with it. I like locking in profits. And then, you know, completely resetting, removing your emotions from the trade, and then looking back at it as in, would I buy it right here? No, because it just went up so much. So if it keeps going, it is what it is, you know. That's why you have shares if it's a stock that you like, but if it's an options trade, and I bought them at 0.5 and now they're worth 0.50, to not sell 1,000% gain because I want the rest is greed. And even if sometimes it does work out for you, if you have that mentality when trading, more than likely, I think there's a big chance that it'll hurt you in the long run. I could be wrong about that, but I think that ends up causing some pain down the line. So here I go. I'm about to get stopped out of the rest at 0.40. So 1 more cent, and I'll be stopped out of the rest of my calls here. And back at 0.42. Okay, you guys know my stop loss. So phenomenal trade, and at this point, there's nothing left for me to do. I have 20 contracts left. Right now the contract's at 0.43. If it goes to 0.39, I'll be stopped out, and that's the end. Now again, you also want to capture like the IV, so whenever you don't really necessarily want to sell down here, if you're going to sell now, you kind of want to wait till it pushes up before you sell, capture some of that IV as well, but whatever. I mean, listen, that was 1,000% trade, guys, 1,000%. You don't hit those very often, so very happy about it, and I don't care if I don't get the max. 1,000% is good enough for me. I don't want to be greedy there. And you know, need more when I just had a monster. So again, it might push up here and I might push out on a lot of gains, but if beforehand I know that I'm okay with it, it's not going to hurt if it happens. It's not going to hurt me emotionally because I'm fully okay with it. So I'm going to lock in the rest of my profit. It's at 0.41 right now. 0.39 is my stop. Is it a smart stop? No, because we might end up just bouncing over here and continuing, but it's not about stopping out in the smartest places. That would be down at 4.99. I'd lose a lot of the profit if that happens. So for me, I'm okay with getting out of the trade. For you guys that want to hold, you can have a stop loss below the 1, a stop loss below here. Remember Gavin's level at 5.04, so just because it broke above, it's going to need a half hour, an hour close above to really, you know, stick the landing and tell us that we could push higher. So nothing wrong with just, taking the profit and waiting for the next trade. Am I stopped out here? I'm gone. Yeah, I'm out of this trade fully, guys. I wish you all the best of luck to anyone still in. Completely out here. And a win is a win. If you made some money on this trade, congratulations. I'm very happy for you. It's glad to see that we can still hit this. And now I want to talk to you guys about the cup. So I lost like $30 trying to go long here when it didn't work out. I think I lost another $30 trying to go long here and it didn't work out. I think I lost another 30. No, I didn't end up going long in these, but because VOX looked so bad. But I did lose $60 trying to go long originally. And I told you guys, I said, this entire time this was happening, I said it's so unusual. Like 90% of the time it just pushes up. Like you guys all remember on stream, I recorded it. Everybody knows I kept saying this is super unusual. We're going to push up here. Like this doesn't make any sense. So I made everyone aware of the fact that I'm okay with getting stopped out a couple of times, because when this does fill, you make back all that money plus so much more really quickly. And so that's what I was trying to make a point of, originally when we were doing this. I said it doesn't matter if I get stopped out a couple of times, because when we do hit it, it's going to make up for all those times that we got stopped out, which it did, which it definitely did. And there we go. We're pulled back now below Gavin's level. So that kind of makes sense, 504 was the level. And, I guess if you want, you could just have a stop loss right below here if you want. Otherwise, who knows? Maybe we'll end up closing the hour above Gavin's level, but whatever. For me, the trade is already in the past. I'm just hanging out here if any of you guys are still in the trade. But if you guys could help me out for a second, if anyone is still in this trade, can you just unmute yourselves and let me know? Or if I muted you because there was noise coming out of your background, just at me, and then I could unmute you. And then you could let me know. Because if nobody's in this trade anymore, I don't want to still watch it. Just move right on to the next thing. As if it didn't happen. Take our money and run. That's it. No need to, stay emotionally invested in this one. Okay, so I guess no one's in this trade. So we might end up having another play up here. Obviously, Ivy's going to be much higher for everything, but that's why I always say, take some weeklies if you want, but if you think a big move is coming, you also want to have a further out position so you could sell the weeklies, pay for your further out position, and then carry the rest free. So we did get the bounce right here. If 1 and 5 cross above here, then it's possible that we fill up here, but whatever. This trade is history for me. So great job, everyone. Job well done. To those that trimmed early, you did nothing wrong. You secured profits. You still made 100%. I like to just trim on the way up on these things. I did say I have over here, when it dipped back down, I said I'm 70% confident that we do end up filling their pocket. I didn't expect all the extra, but I was 70% confident we ended up here. And with Gavin's level at 504, there was enough confidence for me to think that we're going to end up here. So I sold 33%, held the rest. Then I sold the majority right after the halt. Unfortunately, they stopped me out at 0.27. So they were worth 0.50 up here. I could have doubled the amount of money that I made, but do I care? No. You have to learn, if you want to be successful long term, that you have to just take profits continuously. And if you always try to time the top, then you're basically saying, I know exactly when it's going to top and exactly when it's not going to top. And to have that kind of confidence, I mean, if you can do it, great, but you should be careful if you think that way. You're never, ever, unless you're really, really, really good at this, going to get the exact top every single time. And so the best thing to continuously secure profit is to just keep trimming on the way up. All right.